Hello. Go ahead and find a bolster or a block. Place it underneath your chest, between your shoulders. Lie back, get comfortable. Close your eyes. Begin to breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Take this time to be completely still in the body, still in the mind. Use a breathing meditation to slow the thoughts down. Get your entire self here on the mat for this practice. Relax your feet, your legs, sink your hips down into the earth. Relax your shoulders heavier, arms heavier. Loosen the jaw, relax the forehead, between the eyes. Continue breathing from head to toe, from the middle to the skin, from the skin to the center. Slow the breath down and set an intention for your practice. That this practice will fill you up, that it will give back to you so that you can continue to do your service to the world. From here, go ahead and gently remove the bolster or block from underneath you. Get it out of the way and lie back down. Bring the right and left knee into the chest. Grab hold, squeeze down towards earth. See if you can grab your elbows. Tuck your chin towards your throat. Flatten out the lower back. Extend your left leg. Hug the right knee out, up, and in towards the right shoulder. Flex that left foot. Left hand to the right knee as you cross the right knee over the body. Take the right arm out to the side. Look to the right hand. Gentle twist. Breathe. Unwind. Right leg straightens, left knee hugs in. Flex the right toes, hug the left knee out, up, and in around the rib, up towards the left shoulder. Right hand stays on the left knee as you cross over the body. Extend your left arm out, look to the left hand, close your eyes. Keep both shoulders on the ground, gentle twist. Breathe. Unwind. Both feet up for a happy baby. Two-piece fingers. Hold on to the right big toe or maybe outside of the right or the feet. Feet facing the earth. Knees are being pulled towards the earth from your arm strength. You can rock side to side or just be still, opening up those hips. Once again, hug those knees into the chest, tuck the chin, begin to roll up and down the spine. Take your time, do as many as you wish. Getting a massage on each vertebra until we come all the way up to seating, and then roll over those knees. Come onto the knees for a gentle camel pose. So toenails to the earth, hands to the lower back, fingers down. Draw the elbows back, shoulders down from the ears, and push the hips forward as you lift the chest up and lean back. Gentle breathing. Extend through the crown of the head. Maybe it feels okay to open up the throat, chin back, eye gaze back. Keep pushing the hips, lifting the heart. Breathe. Use your core to come back. Arms beside you. Just integrate in stillness. Then tuck those toes in. Sit back onto your heels. Get a good foot stretch. Inhale your arms up overhead. Right hand grabs the left wrist as you lean over to the right. Big side stretch along the left side body. Breathe. Unwind through center. Left hand grabs the right hand. Lift up and over. Reach through those right fingers. Good. Take the hands to earth. Find tabletop. We're going to stretch the wrists. So take the hands back towards you. Fingers towards the knees and sit back towards the heels. Press the wrists to earth. Bring the wrist back to normal. Then we're going to flip the right hand. So the top of the right hand is to earth. Take a deep inhale and then exhale, sit back towards the heels. Unwind. Now flip that left hand. Nice and gentle. Sit back towards the heels just a few inches. Fingers are spread wide. And then come back to normal tabletop. Left hand into the center and inhale, right arm reaches up. Look up, reach up through the right fingers, take a wrap. Back of the right hand towards that left hip crease. Look up and behind the right shoulder, then reach right arm high. Then thread the needle. So right arm comes underneath the left shoulder, right ear to earth. Left arm extends forward and walk the left fingers to the top right corner of your mat. Deep stretch on the left side body, opening up that right shoulder as well. Left hand under the left shoulder. Inhale, right arm high, look up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm high, look up. Take that wrap behind the back. Roll that left shoulder down the back, look up. Breathe and twist. Unwind left arm high on the inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm high and walk the fingers to the top left corner of the mat. Stretch through those left fingers, deep breathing. Right hand under the right shoulder, push up, inhale, left arm high. Exhale, left hand down. Walk the fingers or the hands forward. You might need to adjust on your mat and then melt the heart down and take the forehead to the earth or maybe a forehead to a block. We're opening up the shoulders. Want to keep those hips right on top of the knees. Palms pressing to the earth, gripping the earth, letting the shoulders and chest melt down. And then come right back up to tabletop. Begin cat-cow breathing. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Keep going with your breath. Inhale, tailbone flares up. Reach to the crown of the head. Belly is low. Exhale, round each vertebra. Good. Inhale to cat. Exhale to cow. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to a neutral table, curl the toes, lift your hips, find a down dog. Feet are as wide as your hips, hands are as wide as your shoulders, relax your head, and then lift up onto those toes, lift the heels up and down, and then walk the dog out. Bend right knee, left knee, go back and forth. And find stillness in your down dog. Walk the feet up towards the hand for a forward fold. Step the feet wide and grab hold of your elbows. Relax your head and sway the upper body side to side, bending into the knees. The head and upper body is heavy. Release. Bend into the knees. Round up super slow. Each vertebra stacking on top of one another till you get to the top. Your shoulders roll back, palms are forward. Find stillness in mountain pose. In mountain pose, we'll do some neck rolls. Bring the chin to chest and then go half circles. Right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Go nice and slow, very gentle, listening to the feedback. Then we'll take a full neck roll. Gently take the head back. And then come slowly forward and down. And then we'll reverse the direction of the circle, so head goes back, opposite direction, nice and slow. Deep breathing. Stay connected, stay present to what's happening right here in this moment. Come back to mountain pose, stepping to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up, overhead, palms touch, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, bend into the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up, find chair pose. Inner thighs are engaged, weight is in the heels as you sit the bottom down and back, lifting the chest up, reaching the arms up, maybe look up through the hands. Take a deep inhale and then exhale, forward fold. Step your feet back, find down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, flex the foot and bend your knee. So stack your right hip and then make big circles with your right knee. Go both ways. Foot stays flexed. You're trying to get a really huge circle with your knee. All right, last one. Extend your right leg high. Foot is flexed. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend your knee into the chest, round your spine, step forward and lower your left knee down. Untuck those left toes. You can use blocks underneath the hands here for a modified crescent warrior. We're drawing the right hip back and the left hip forward as both hips sink forward and down. You can take your hands up to the knees if you feel ready for that, or even bring the hands up overhead. Relax your shoulders, tuck your tailbone, and reach up through the crown of the head. Then plant your hands back down, and we're going to straighten our front leg, flexing the right toes. We have a nice long spine looking down. Draw that right hip back, flex the toes up to the forehead, and fold forward as you reach the top of the head towards the toes. Deep breathing. We're going to walk the hands over towards center and all the way over to the left side of our mat, the back side of the mat. Press that right pinky toe into earth and inhale, left arm reaches up and then overhead. Gaze to the left hand, push the hips forward, big side stretch on right side body. Right hand comes down, kind of tricky. Left leg lifts all the way up for that 3-leg down dog as we bend our knee and make big circles. Left foot is flexed. So we're facing the back of the mat, doing the same thing on the other side. Big, big circles with the left knee. Extend your left leg, foot is flexed, deep inhale. Exhale, bend your knee into the chest, step between your hands, lower your right knee down. Hands to earth or hands to knee or up overhead. Left hip is drawing back, right hip is drawing forward. Each exhale, you're letting those hips relax. You can reach those arms up and look up. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Steady breathing. Take the hands down, straighten your left leg, left toes are flexed, look down, hinge forward. Getting ready to transition. You'll walk those hands through center as you pivot your right foot 90 degrees and then walk the hands back to that top of the mat. Inhale, left arm comes high. And you can reach it up overhead. Gaze follows the palm. Push those hips forward. Press the left pinky toe to earth. Big stretch left side body. Hands to earth. Down dog. Come forward into top of plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Hug those elbows in. Inhale, lift your chest up, up dog. Exhale, curl the toes. Lift your hips up and back, down dog. So strong. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step forward. Find crescent lunge. Reach those arms up overhead. So right knee is bent. Left heel is up off the earth. Reach up, tuck the tailbone, deep breathing. Open up into warrior two. Arms out to the side, your hips and shoulders are facing the side of your mat. Deep breathing. Inhale through star pose, switch sides, turn into warrior two facing the back of your mat. Now left knee is bent, left arm is out in front, looking past that left hand. Transition into crescent on the left side. So right heel comes up, both arms up overhead, deep bend in the left knee, lift up out of that right thigh. Plant the hands down to the mat, step back, lower down on the exhale, inhale, lift your chest, exhale, lift your hips up and back, find down dog. So strong. Step to the front of the mat, inhale, lift your chest halfway, exhale, fold, inhale, rise up all the way to the top. Exhale, arms through heart center, then down beside you, mountain pose. Step that right foot out wide, turn to face wide on the mat and turn those toes out. Sit down into goddess pose. So Knees are rotated out, opening up the hips. You can dip the left shoulder and look behind the right shoulder. And then switch. Dip the right shoulder, look back behind the left shoulder. And goddess pose. Bring the hands to heart center. Deep breathing. Inhale, rise up. Turn the toes forward, straighten the arms out beside you, and hinge forward, keeping a long spine. Grab hold outside of the ankles or calves. Use your arm strength. Bend those elbows in towards the legs. Long, long spine. Try to get the forehead to touch the earth. Wide leg forward fold. Good. Coming into a twist, bring the left hand down. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Look up. Take that wrap if you'd like to. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, come down. Inhale, left arm high. Look up. Take the wrap. And then unwind. Walk the hands back to the front of the mat, transitioning into a pigeon pose. Right knee comes behind the right wrist. Right foot is flexed. Slide the left foot back. Walk the hands back towards your hips to lift that chest up. Get comfortable here with the breath, letting gravity assist you. And if you feel ready to go deeper into the pose, hinge forward and walk the hands forward. Ground the forehead down to the earth, or maybe use the block underneath the forehead. Deep breathing. Walk the hands back, lift the chest. Untuck the left toes, lift that right leg back, and then walk the dog out, side to side, bending the knees. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Left knee to left wrist, slide the right leg back. Make sure right toenails are pressing the earth. We want hips square to the front of the mat. Lift your chest up. Take a deep breath in, and then hinge forward and down. You can come onto the elbows even. Maybe we can come all the way down, bringing forehead to earth. Breathe in and out of that left hip. Every exhale, relax tension out of your hip. Walk the hands back towards your hips. Untuck the right toes. Lift that left leg up. Step it down. Walk the dog out. Take a child's pose now. Knees wide as the mat. Sit back onto your heels. Stretch the arms forward. The knees are out wide so our ribs can come through the knees. Grounding the forehead down. Tucking the tailbone down. Breathing into the belly. Walk both hands over to the right side. You can place the left hand on top of the right hand and get a nice stretch up and down left side body. Walk the hands over to the left side. Right hand on left hand. Breathe from right hip to right fingers. Up and down right side body. Come on back to center. Shift forward onto those knees. Roll back onto the bottom. Sit in the middle of the mat, feet to the earth, hands grab behind the thighs, slowly roll down. Lie down on the back for a quick Shavasana. Just let things go. Come back to the breath. We're almost done. Bend your knees, feet to earth, heels really close to the bottom, palms press down to earth. Inhale, lift your hips up for bridge pose. Inner thighs are engaged. You can interlace the fingers underneath the back, walk those shoulders and get more elevation here. Back of the neck presses to earth. Lift those hips up higher, higher, higher. Release the hands out of the way. Curl that spine down. You can take bridge again or take wheel. Taking wheel, hands are up by the ears. Inhale, lift up. Press the hips up, push those shoulders forward, deep breathing, you got it, so strong, slowly lower it down. Both legs, give a good squeeze. Neutral spine to earth. Hands to earth, both feet up in an L shape. Feet are flexed. This can be your inversion right here. Blood flowing down from feet all the way to heart. If you'd like more, take a shoulder stand. Use momentum to lift those hips off the ground. Point your toes up. Hands come behind your lower back for a nice tripod effect. Push those hips forward. Try to stack the hips on top of the shoulders. If you want more, you can come into plow pose. The toes come up overhead to touch the earth. Keep the hands on the lower back or lower them to earth. Deep breathing. Use your hands to support you to slowly come out. And then we'll take one last twist. Cactus arms. Take both knees over to the right. Pick the right foot up, set it on top of the left knee, and look towards the left hand. Close your eyes, deep breathing. Unwind both feet to earth, then knees over to the left. Left foot on top of the right knee. Look to the right hand. Close your eyes, deep breathing. Unwind. Straighten both legs out. Arms are down beside the body, palms are up, toes fall out to the side, close the eyes, be completely still. The practice is over. Let all of that energy come back into the body. In perfect stillness, we let our intention be manifested and true. That we have taken the time to fuel ourselves, both body and mind, giving back to ourselves so that we can be more full in our service. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, stretch, stretch, stretch. Bend your knees, roll over onto one side of the body. Use an arm as a pillow. Just take one more breath here. Use the strength of your arms to push your chest up, the home of your heart. Come into an easy cross-legged pose. Sukhasana, your seat of honor. Sit up tall, hands on the knees. Hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice.